Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you what's in this issue of Papercraft Essentials and what I've made. It's number 184. As always, plenty of ideas, new products and a competition. There are some really super cards, very nice ones. The Stamperia show is on starting, let me see, July, the 3rd of May in Harrogate, and the last one is the 5th of July at Newbury Racecourse. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dates there. Sam Clayton, she won Papercrafter of the Year. She has a lovely, well, 2 fancy folded cards. There's a 3 months issue subscription to Papercraft Essentials for £6, and some mail cards which we do tend to struggle with at times. So there you are, Papercraft Essentials issue 184, and the free gift, you can see what they've done with some of them there. The free gift this month is, everything was put in this package. There's 63 elements. There's 2 sheets of paper. It isn't double-sided, but there's 2 sheets of each design. And these are 8 by 8 papers. I love that. And I like the dramatic black as well. So they are the 8 by 8 papers. You also get some tags and frames and little flowers, and they just push out from there, 2 sheets. You get, I think it's 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 card blanks. They're 4 by 6, some twine, and then finally some toppers which just pop out, and I have used one. And what I made with one of the papers is this really cute little box, a gift box, and I put the Just For You on there and I glued it, and then wished I hadn't glued it, because using the twine, you know, it's covering that. I was trying to get it in the middle there, but a man on a flying horse is not going to see that. This is ideal, and my husband said this, sugared almonds. So you could fill that with sugared almonds and give it to a friend or a family member. And some chocolates. Chocolates would go in there. What I did for the flowers, and I do this quite often, oh, excuse me, the voice went there. When you get leftover papers, you know, like this is a card I made recently, and I get this out. Something like that. Yes, sometimes you think, yes, I'll use that later, and then it doesn't get used. So I use the small punch, and I'm waiting for some new. I must build my arsenal up with Stampin' Up punches, because they are excellent. And I am not just saying that, they are fabulous. So this is a little flower punch, and with my leftovers I will punch some flowers out. I did these using 2 layers, but they look sweet just with one as well, and a gem in the middle. So you can see I've been using some of them with those papers that I had left over. And I keep that there. And keep it in a tray that I have beside my work table. I'm sorry for the noise. And just, you know, I put those on the palm of my hand and just gently with the end of the paintbrush pressed it in the middle. And then added 3 black gems. So I'm going to show you how I made this. I'm using a different paper and I'm not using the twine. I'm using this. I love this. It's quite dramatic, isn't it? And for the lid, a plain black lid. So you need a piece of your paper, or if you had card, you could use card. So I'm using that, and it needs to be 6 inches, 6 by 6. And you're going to score it at 2 inches. Are you going to score it at 2 inches? I now can't remember. 2 inches, 4 inches, 2 and 4. Yes, sorry about that. So 2 inches, 4 inches, turn it and do the same. 2 inches, 4 inches. And you'll see that better on this side. So you've got your 9 squares. For the lid, it's 1 inch on all 4 sides. 1 inch, 3 inches. That's the lid. I can now put that away. Now I'm going to do my cutting before I burnish. So with the lid, with the oblong, always cut that straight. And with the lid, just go in that channel, and then with the tabs, cut at an angle, like so. So straight up to that first score line. Like that. And then score. I have some double-sided tape already cut, so I'll just put that on now. Now you're putting this on the, what will be the outside of the box, but that's getting, those tabs are getting tucked in. I have to use this. And this is Score Pal I'm using, so just using that little bit will be more than sufficient. Okay, shall we finish the lid? Yes. So remove the backing, and that's going in there. Sorry, I went out of shot there. Isn't that a cute lid? It's 2 inches, I believe. Yes, 2 inch. But it is deep. So we'll just get those tabs put in place. That's that. And now I'll cut this on this side so you can see. It's difficult to see on that paper. The middle squares you cut straight up that side. So just like the lid actually, but we're going to angle the corners. And what you're also going to do is cut some off each tab. And when I cut this, I'll tell you why. Sometimes when you're putting your box together, and this will go on there and be glued. Well, I should have done it with this one. I won't get carried away and cut some off the bottom. We're nearly done. Right. Oh, I'm pleased I did that. I just need to snip that off. So let's burnish this and this. So sometimes when you're assembling your box and you leave it that size, it can... I'm showing you the wrong one, for heaven's sake. No, I'm not. You can, when that is adhered to that side, sometimes your tab will show, or there's not much room at the top for that tab. So this is why you want to take a little bit off there, and then you won't have that problem. So last one. You could as well use cardstock for your card base and then cut some panels with the paper and then put it on all 4 sides. And when you do that, if you were using cardstock and then putting the paper on top and vice versa, it really, really, what does it really do? It makes it much stronger. That's what I'm trying to say. It makes it much stronger, which is ideal. So on all 4 sides, we're going to burnish, aren't we? June, dear me. Let's get in here, quick burnish. Okay, so I'm just going to use glue, wet glue. This is art glitter glue, and we'll have that on there. And get that, I'm sorry, I keep coming back here. And get that down. On the tab again. the way my husband has created this pole above me to house my phone when I'm recording, I have to push everything further into the craft table, and where normally I've got everything on this edge. And if I did do that for this, it wouldn't, you'd only see half of what I was doing, which probably in much earlier videos I've done that. There's plenty of room for improvement with me. So he is going to devise something which is better. It's just a case of pinning him down to see when this is going to happen. I am not very techno at all. My husband says I am. I beg to differ. All that said, I worked using a computer daily when I worked for the NHS for 25 years plus. But I choose to say I'm illiterate. Right, so there's our sweet box, and you can see it's deep, even though it's 2 inches, but it's deep, and well, I think it's so cute, very cute. Right, we'll pop the lid on. I think I may strengthen this a little bit further, not on camera. I'm going to put some card on the inside of the base because it's not very thick paper, but I did want you to see, you know, these boxes, and what I'm going to put on the top are these little flowers punched out, and I'm going to, oh, with love, I think I'll use that. I would normally use my hot glue to adhere these, but that will do. We'll use the trusty art glitter glue. Pop that there. Come in with the flowers. And then later on, I might put a few little leaves on there as well. So we put that there. I don't want to obliterate the width. And then that one. There you are. Isn't that sweet? So, Papercraft Essentials Issue 184, yes, 184, and you get all these goodies. So thank you for joining me again, and until the next video, take care, bye.